is Art Attack. Welcome once again to Art Attack, the big art show that gives your eyeballs a shock. Take a look at this, the Mona Lisa, one of the world's most famous pieces of Italian art, you know. Do you know what I like best about this? The frame. That's Italian too. Believe it or not, it's made out of pasta. Come and have a look at this. Take the picture that you want to frame and just draw around it onto some cardboard. Now, the best cardboard for this is cardboard box cardboard. It doesn't have to be neat, just go around the edge of your picture, like that, so you have something that looks like that. Then take a pasta shape. Now there are lots of different types of pasta that you can get from the supermarket, and I'm going to take one of these bow shapes here, and just put it on your line, and mark the edge of the pasta, so you're sort of measuring the width of the pasta, and go all the way around the 4 lines, making 2 dots like that, and then join those points up. Oh, I could have done with a bigger ruler for that. Let me just and go all the way around till you have a frame shape. Then cut that out. Now, if you have difficulty cutting cardboard, just wet the lines with a little bit of water, and it makes it easier to cut. And when you cut it out, you have something that looks like that. Look at that, a frame shape. Then take a piece of paper and cut it so that it fits exactly on the back of your frame shape. But I'm not going to put it on just yet, just leave it to one side. And the next thing to do is take some PVA glue. This is my favourite glue, this is great stuff. It's the school glue, the white school glue that you get in those big squidgy bottles, and just slop it onto your cardboard shape nice and thickly. Look at that. I'm just going to do one side just to show you what I'm doing. Make the glue really thick. I'm just loading it up there. That's it, and a bit more on this edge. You can go all the way around your cardboard. And then take one of your pasta shapes and just carefully press it into position in the glue. And then another one, and line that up underneath the first one, and then just keep going all the way around your cardboard frame, pressing the pasta shapes one underneath the other into the glue. And when you've gone all the way around, leave it to dry overnight, and next morning you will have something that looks like that. Look at that. Your frame is beginning to take shape. And then you can paint it. Paint it any colour you like if you use poster paint or even acrylic paint. And when you've painted it, if you leave it to dry, you can slop on a layer of PVA glue afterwards, and it gives it that great shiny effect. Then just take your backing paper and your original picture, and I'm just going to put a line of glue on the top of your picture. This is the best way to frame a picture, just a line of glue along the top there, so that you don't have to cover the whole of the back of the picture. Because if you want to reframe it, you can always take it out then. That's it, press that on, and then some glue all the way around the edge of the backing paper. Again, I'm just doing this really quickly to show you, but you can take some time and care over it. That's it. And then it's simply a case of pressing your pasta frame into place. There it is, just line it up, and there you have a pasta framed picture. And there are loads of different types of pasta you can use, and paint them any colour you like. Do them any size you like, and make them as fancy as you like. Try it yourself. Pasta frame.
Very nice indeed. Oh, hello, it's the head here. So, that's ordinary pasta shapes glued onto cardboard frames with PVA glue and painted. But please make sure you ask first if you can use the pasta. You know, things look so much better when they're framed nicely. Oh, thank you very much.
More injury time, up you get. Oh, that's it. Touch your toes, bit of exercise will sort you out. Only a bit of cramp and that. You come here as well. That's it. Get down there. That's it. And you touch your toes. Bit of exercise, there's no one anymore. You two, shoes off, down, and you, come on, in you come. That's it, exercising, up, down. Boots down, that's it. Into position, and let's see some exercising. Into position. Look, it's very easy. Come round here. I'll show you. That's it. You get round there. That's it. You in there. Into position. That's it. Round there, and that's it. Start exercising. Hop, two, hop, two. I'll have you fit by the end of this. Come on, you lot as well. Come on. Keep it up. Hop, two. Good. Come on, you lot. Into position. Keep exercising. Into position. Now after 3, I'm going to blow me whistle, and you all know what to do. 1, 2, 3.
Now that is clever, and that's my favourite team's colours as well. I'm down on the terraces every Saturday supporting them. Come on, you Blues!
Have you ever noticed when you're in the dark and a little bit of light is shining from the fire or from a candle or even coming in through the window from the moon, it just picks out the shape of objects down one side, like this light that's shining on my face now? Well, that's a great tip to remember when you're drawing night pictures. All you need is a piece of dark paper, preferably black, and some white chalk or crayon. And I'm just going to pick out the light down the side of objects. Well, my light source is going to be the moon. There it is, right in the corner of my picture. I'm just going to draw it shining on the edge of something there. You'll see what that is in a minute. I'm going to draw the edge of clouds, just hinting at the edge of the clouds where the light is catching them on the side. And then the moon is shining just down the side of these struts here. Again, let's see what this is. It looks like a cross, but it's not. It is, in fact, yep, a window frame. There it is. Just draw the top edge there, where the light's shining, and in fact, the window ledge itself. And inside this room, there's a table, and the light's shining on the edge of the table, just along the top, just a faint light. And standing on the table is a bowl of fruit. The great thing about this technique is you don't actually have to draw anything. You just draw half of things. There's half a bowl of fruit, and there's a couple of half oranges in the bowl, there, where the light's shining on the edge. And also standing on the table is a bottle. Draw the bottle, or at least half the bottle there, with the light shining on it. Next to the bottle is a glass, again, just drawing half of it. And also at the table, obviously, just finished his supper, is a man sitting there. Just a light catching his arm and his shoulder, and just draw it shining on the top edge of his head. And again, just picking out some detail on the edge of his nose, his cheek, a couple of dots for his lips. Don't draw the whole thing, just a light catching the edge of it. And what's he doing? Well, he's sitting in the dark, and he's staring through, yep, you've guessed it, a telescope, stargazing. He's probably looking at the moon. And there it is. Try it yourself. Pick out half the shape of objects with some light and draw a night picture.
Oh, now that is a right useful tip. Drawing dark pictures with the light just subtly catching the edge of things. Hey, I've done one of those. I forgot to turn the light on.
Hello, my name is Emily, and I did this string picture by dipping the string into black paint, then I laid it out on my piece of paper.
Hello, my name is Vicky, and I made this picture with a piece of string dipped in black paint. It looks a bit like 2 bunches of flowers when I coloured it in with wax crayons.
Ah, great art attack from Borough Green School. Take a piece of paper, fold it in half, open it out again, then take a piece of string, any length you like, and hold it by the 2 ends, then dip it into some ready-mix poster paint. Now, the idea is to get the string completely covered in paint, preferably black paint, and the paint needs to be very thick, so if you mix in some powder paint, just put a little bit of water in. Get the string completely covered, and pull it out of the paint, just shaking off the excess, and then literally plop it onto one half of your paper, and just try and make an interesting shape if you can. But you notice here what I'm doing is I'm keeping the 2 ends of the string hanging over the edge of the paper. Then you fold the paper in half again, and then just press gently but firmly on top of your paper, grab the 2 ends of the string and pull. Just keeping your hand on the paper as you're pulling, pull the string all the way out, and there you have an amazing string pull picture. And if you leave it to one side to dry, when it's dry, you can colour in all these blocks using wax crayon. Now, you probably notice here, I'm not being very neat. Just blow the excess wax away. You don't have to be neat with this because the black paint shows through the wax. And if you colour in all the blocks, when you've finished, it will look something like this. And the great thing with these pictures is they come out different every time. In fact, you have no control over how they're going to look. You just press and pull, press and pull, press and pull, and there you have a picture made with string, with any colour paint you like, on any colour paper you like. Try it yourself, a string pull picture attack, and I'll see you next time. Ta-ra!